Okay, so today we're going to be taking a deep dive into something pretty incredible.
Yeah,
Neuromorphic computing.
really fascinating stuff.
Yeah, we're talking about like building AI that's inspired by the human brain.
Exactly. It's not just about copying the brain though.
Yeah.
It's more like we're trying to figure out how it works.
Right.
Crack the code,
Yeah.
see how it's so efficient, and then use those principles to build a whole new kind of computer.
Yeah. And that's what this article from UC San Diego is all about, unlocking the brain's secret, the next leap in AI with neuromorphic computing.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's all about this potential
Yeah.
for computers that can learn and adapt just like we do,
Absolutely.
but without needing all that energy.
The energy piece is huge. I mean, the article even highlights how AI's electricity consumption
Yeah.
is on track to double by 2026.
Oh, wow.
If we stick with the current approach.
Ah.
So neuromorphic computing could be a way to make AI more sustainable.
Okay, so let's break it down then. What exactly is neuromorphic computing?
Well, imagine like a computer chip
Okay.
that's designed to work more like a network of neurons
Okay.
and synapses,
All right.
similar to the human brain.
So,
Instead of the usual transistors and circuits,
yeah.
we're talking about building systems that process information more like how our brains do.
So instead of just mimicking like the results of the brain, we're
Yeah.
actually mimicking the process.
Yeah, that's a great way to put it.
Okay.
And that's where this potential for energy efficiency comes in.
But how do we go from mimicking the brain to actually making a more efficient computer?
Well, let's look at this example.
Okay.
The NeuRAM chip developed at UC San Diego.
Okay.
This is a neuromorphic chip that's twice as energy efficient
What?
as the leading chips out there.
Wow.
But it's still just as accurate.
Hold on, twice as efficient and just as accurate.
Yeah.
That's a big deal, right?
It is a major leap forward.
Yeah.
It shows that we're not just talking about theory here.
Yeah.
There's a real-world examples of neuromorphic computing delivering on its promise.
Okay, so we've established that this technology has huge potential.
Absolutely.
But what are the real-world applications?
Oh, man. The possibilities are endless.
Yeah.
Think scientific computing,
Mm.
AI, VR, and AR.
Mm.
Even things like wearables and smart cities. It's really hard to think of an area where this technology couldn't have an impact.
So potentially everything from our phones
Mhm.
to how our cities are run?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
It's about creating a world where computing is more integrated into our lives
Okay.
and operates more in harmony with the natural world.
That sounds amazing.
It is.
But why isn't this technology everywhere already? What's holding it back?
There are definitely some hurdles,
Mm-hmm.
especially when it comes to scaling up.
Okay.
Building one neuromorphic chip is one thing,
Right.
but to create systems that can actually rival the human brain,
Yeah.
we need to figure out how to connect millions,
Yeah.
even billions of these chips together.
So it's not just about making the pieces. It's about putting them together.
Precisely.
Yeah.
And that's where the idea of sparsity comes in.
Sparsity?
Yeah, just like, your brain prunes away unnecessary connections.
Okay.
To be more efficient, we need to design neuromorphic systems that are inherently efficient.
So it's kind of like decluttering your desk
Uh-huh.
to help you focus better.
That's a great analogy.
Get rid of the unnecessary.
Yeah.
Let the important stuff stand out.
It highlights the importance of taking inspiration from the brain,
Yeah.
not just in terms of its components,
Mhm.
but also in terms of its overall design principles.
Interesting.
Yeah. It's not just about, raw processing power.
Right.
It's about creating systems that are inherently efficient
Okay.
and scalable,
Okay.
much like the human brain itself.
So we're not just trying to build like a bigger brain,
Right.
but a smarter brain,
Exactly.
one that can handle all that complexity,
Yes,
but without being like a giant energy hog.
exactly.
Mhm.
And that's where the collaboration between, computer scientists and neuroscientists
Yeah.
becomes so crucial
Okay.
by studying how the brain achieves its remarkable efficiency.
Yeah.
We can gain insights into how to design more efficient and scalable neuromorphic systems.
It sounds like we're trying to learn from the best engineer out there.
Haha.
Evolution.
Exactly.
Taking cues from the brain's design
Mhm.
to solve some of our biggest technological challenges.
Precisely. And that's a recurring theme in neuromorphic computing research.
Yeah.
We're constantly drawing inspiration from the brain,
Yeah.
trying to understand its principles of operation,
Mhm.
and then translate them into computational models.
So this whole field feels like this
Yeah,
fascinating blend of biology,
Yeah.
engineering, and computer science.
absolutely.
It's like the boundaries between those disciplines are like blurring.
It's true. Neuromorphic computing is inherently interdisciplinary.
Yeah.
And it's that cross-pollination of ideas that makes it so exciting.
Okay.
We're seeing like breakthroughs in one area leading to new discoveries in another.
Right.
It's like creating this real sense of momentum.
It's like a chain reaction of innovation, all fueled by this shared goal of understanding and replicating the most complex organ we know of.
Absolutely.
The human brain.
The human brain. And who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe in the process.
Yeah.
We'll not only create like a new generation of intelligent machines, but also gain a deeper understanding of what it means to be human.
Okay, before we get too philosophical, I want to bring us back to some of the key points in the article.
Sure.
One thing that really stood out to me was this sheer breadth of potential applications.
It's true.
They mentioned everything from scientific computing and robotics to smart cities.
Yeah.
It feels like there's almost no area of human life that this technology couldn't touch.
It's true. The potential applications are so diverse.
Yeah.
And that's what makes this field so compelling. It's not just about improving existing technologies.
Right.
It's about opening up entirely new frontiers of innovation.
I mean, just imagine your smartphone powered by a neuromorphic chip, learning your habits so well that it can predict your needs before you even ask.
Exactly.
Okay.
Think about medical devices that can diagnose and treat diseases with an accuracy and efficiency that goes far beyond what we can do today.
What about robots that can work alongside humans in like complex and unpredictable environments?
Yes.
Adapting to new situations, learning from their experiences.
It's even mind-boggling.
The possibilities are really mind-boggling.
It does feel like we're standing at the edge of a technological revolution.
Yeah.
Starting to glimpse the vast landscape of possibilities ahead.
But in all this excitement, easy to forget that we're not just dealing with technology here. We're dealing with the very nature of intelligence itself.
That's a crucial point. As we delve deeper into neuromorphic computing, we inevitably ask ourselves fundamental questions about what it means to be intelligent, what it means to be human.
These are questions that have puzzled philosophers and scientists for centuries.
Absolutely.
And now they're becoming even more pressing as we create machines that can think and learn in ways that resemble our own.
It's a topic that deserves careful consideration.
Okay.
And that's why the article emphasizes the importance of collaboration.
Yeah.
Not just between different scientific disciplines, but also between academia and industry.
So we need to ensure that this technology is developed responsibly.
Absolutely.
And ethically.
Yes.
Which means bringing together experts from various fields to guide its trajectory.
We need to bridge the gap between the research lab and the real world. If we want to see the benefits of neuromorphic computing realized and practical applications that benefit humanity.
Yeah. And speaking of bridging the gap, the article pointed to Thor, the Neuromorphic Commons, as a prime example of how this collaboration can happen.
Thor is a fantastic initiative. It's a research network that provides open access to neuromorphic hardware and tools, allowing researchers worldwide to collaborate and share their findings.
So it's like creating this global brain trust for neuromorphic computing, where everyone can contribute their expertise and insights.
Open collaboration like that is essential to accelerate progress in this field. We need to break down silos between institutions and countries and create a truly global effort to unlock the full potential of neuromorphic computing.
That message resonates far beyond just computer science.
It does.
It highlights that in a world with increasingly complex challenges, collaboration and knowledge sharing are more crucial than ever.
I completely agree. We need to work together, sharing ideas and expertise, if we want to create a future that benefits all of humanity.
Now, before we wrap up,
I
want to touch on one more crucial aspect that the article highlights.
Sure.
The challenge of scaling up these systems.
Yes. The issue of connecting millions, even billions of these neuromorphic chips together to create truly brain-scale computing systems.
It's one thing to build the individual components, but quite another to figure out how to integrate them into a cohesive and functional whole.
It's like having all the ingredients for a gourmet meal.
Okay.
But not knowing how to combine them into a delicious and satisfying dish.
And that's where the concept of sparsity comes in, right?
Precisely.
Designing these systems to be inherently efficient.
Yes.
Not just in terms of processing power,
right,
but also in how they are interconnected.
And this is where the expertise of neuroscientists becomes invaluable.
Okay.
By understanding how the brain achieves such remarkable efficiency with its limited energy budget.
Right.
We can gain insights into designing more efficient and scalable neuromorphic systems.
It's like we're looking to nature for inspiration.
Yeah.
Trying to learn from the ultimate engineer evolution itself.
Exactly. And that's one of the things that makes neuromorphic computing so fascinating.
Yeah.
This constant back and forth between biology and technology.
And it sounds like this collaboration is producing some really promising results.
It is.
The article mentioned that initiative, THEASOR, the Neuromorphic Commons, which is helping to bring researchers together from all over the world.
THEASOR is a game changer for the field.
Yeah.
Having a shared platform where researchers can access neuromorphic hardware and software, collaborate on projects and share their findings. It's incredibly valuable. It's really accelerating the pace of discovery and innovation.
So it's like a global research hub.
Exactly.
For neuromorphic computing, helping to connect the brightest minds in the field.
And that kind of open collaboration is essential if we want to see this technology reach its full potential.
Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground here.
We have.
From the basic principles of neuromorphic computing to the potential applications and the challenges of scaling up.
Right.
But I want to leave our listeners with one final thought to ponder.
Go for it.
The article touched on the possibility that this technology could lead to the development of AI that surpasses human intelligence in specific areas.
It's a question that has fascinated and frightened people for generations.
Right.
Can we create machines that think?
And while we're still a long way from definitively answering that question, the progress being made in neuromorphic computing is bringing us closer to that possibility.
It's a prospect that's both exciting and a little bit daunting, isn't it?
Absolutely. And I think it raises some really important questions about the future of humanity.
Right.
What does it mean? If we create machines that do not only perform tasks, but also think and learn like we do.
Those are questions that we need to be discussing now as this technology continues to develop.
Yeah.
It's about more than just the technical aspects.
Right.
It's about understanding the potential impact on society, on our relationships with technology, and on our very understanding of what it means to be human.
It's a big responsibility.
It is.
But it's also an incredible opportunity.
I agree. And I think that's what makes this field so compelling.
Yeah.
It's not just about building better computers.
Right.
It's about exploring the very nature of intelligence and pushing the boundaries of what's possible.
Well, we've certainly given our listener a lot to think about today.
A lot to think about.
And for anyone out there who wants to learn more, I encourage you to do a quick search online.
Absolutely.
You'll find tons of information.
Yeah.
From scientific articles to news stories to videos.
It's a rapidly evolving field, so there's always something new to discover.
And who knows, maybe you'll be inspired to join the ranks of researchers who are working to unlock the secrets of the brain and create a new era of intelligent machines.
That would be fantastic.
So until next time, keep exploring, keep learning.
Keep learning.
And keep that brain of yours buzzing with new ideas.
Thanks for listening.